Good afternoon, girls. Look into this problem. I want to solve again break-even analysis with you girls. Okay? Look into this problem, okay? Please concentrate as I read out the problem to you. This is an extension of that first problem which I have solved the other day. Okay? From the following data, calculate break-even point expressed in amount of sales in rupees. Okay? Number of units that must be sold to earn a profit of rupees 1,20,000 per year. These two things I have already done in the previous class. Do you remember? Now we will follow third and the fourth. How many units are to be sold to earn a net income of 15% of sales? And the fourth says number of units to be sold to earn a target profit of 1,05,000 after income tax. Assume income tax rate to be 50%. Selling price is given 40, variable manufacturing cost 22, variable selling cost 3, fixed overheads 160, factory overheads and fixed selling cost 20,000. Okay, that's same problem. Okay. Okay. So now we will solve this break-even point in units. First, we have to calculate break-even point in units because you are here, no informations are given. So let us look into the solution. Break-even point in rupees is equal to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Now let us calculate first break-even point in units, that is equal to total fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. These things I've already explained the other day. I will not repeat. Where contribution is equal to contribution per unit is equal to selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. Break-even point in units is equal to 1,60,000 plus 20,000 total fixed cost divided by 40 minus 25, that is 15. So you're getting 12,000 units. I've already solved. Now, to calculate break-even point in rupees, it will be 12,000 units multiplied by selling price. That is 12,000 into 40, you're getting 4,80,000. In the previous class, I have solved fixed cost divided by PV ratio, right? Where I got fixed cost contribution 15, 40 is the selling price into 100, you're getting 37.50. Then I divided this. Still, you're getting the same answer. See, if you apply this formula, that is much easier. Break-even point in units after calculation multiplied by selling price per unit will also give you break-even point in rupee. In rupees 4,80,000. Here also you're getting the same answer. So you can apply any of these. Okay. Now let us look into the third part. Second part I will not explain. How many units that must be sold to earn a profit of 1,20,000 rupees per year. This one I will not explain because I've already explained in the previous class. Do you remember, no? Fixed cost plus desired profit divided by contribution per unit. Okay. Now, how many units are to be sold to earn a net income of 15% of sales? This is quite tricky, isn't it? So what will you do? For number 3, number 2 I have already solved. Number 3, suppose the total number of units is equal to n. We don't know the total number of units, okay? So what is the formula? N will be equal to fixed cost plus desired profit divided by contribution per unit, isn't it? So what will be n equal to? Fixed cost, we already know fixed cost is what? 1,60,000 plus 20, 1,80,000 plus they said 15% on, what is mentioned? 15% of sales to earn a desired profit or net income of 15% of sales. So don't you think it will be 15%, 15 by 100 of sales? Sales will be this n into selling price per unit, the total amount of sales. What will be the cost of sales? 40 into n, isn't it? So 40 into n multiplied by 15 by 100 divided by contribution per unit, that is 15. Cross multiply 15n is equal to 180,000 plus, when you see 15 by 100 into n into 40, when you reduce them to the lowest terms, you're getting 6n. So plus 6n. So 15n minus 6n is equal to 1,80,000. 9n is equal to 1,80,000. N will be equal to 1,80,000 divided by 9, that is equal to 20,000 units. This is part 3. I will hope you understand this part 3. Now the last part, with another new formula. number of units to be sold to earn a target profit of 1,05,000 after income tax, where income tax rate is 50%. Okay, for this you have to apply another formula. Number of units, so sales in units will be equal to fixed costs plus target profit, which is given to you, divided by income tax rate, whole thing divided by contribution per unit, isn't it? So how I have already solved it here. So 1,80,000, isn't it? 1,80,000 is your fixed cost plus your, what was the income? Net income is 1,05,000 given in the question. So 1,05,000 divided by income tax rate is 50%. So 50% you will divide by 100, you will get 0.50. That is in decimals. You have to convert it into decimals. So you're getting 0.50 divided by contribution, that is 15. So this plus this divided by this will give you 3,90,000. Again divided by 15, you will get 20,000 units. This is your answer. With this, you get 10 out of 10. This question, if it comes, will be for 10 marks. You will get 10 out of 10 then and there. I hope you understand. Okay, girls, go through the video thoroughly and I will send you pictures of all these. Just go through the video first and try to solve the problem on your own. Okay, there are 4 parts in the question. The second part I did not explain. Why? Because I've already finished explaining the second part in the previous video. Okay, thank you, girls. Third and the fourth also have solved now. Okay, for the third, you have to apply a different formula. And for the third, you have to apply a different formula, taking n as suppose a number of units. And for this, you have to take this formula. You have to remember fixed cost plus target profit divided by income tax rate. And this income tax rate should be converted in decimals. Whole thing divided by contribution per unit. So 1,05,000 divided by 0.50 plus 1,80,000. So you'll get 3,90,000 divided by 15 will give you 20,000 units. This is the answer for part 4. This is the answer for part 3. Part 2 I have already solved in the previous video. Go through and solve by yourself. And part 1 again I have shown. Part 1 I have shown this part. Another formula of calculation of part 1 I have shown you. That is break-even point in units multiplied by selling price per unit will also give you break-even point in rupee. Or break-even point in rupee is equal to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Why go for all this long calculations? Rather directly, if you have selling price per unit multiplied by selling price per unit, you will get break-even point in rupees. So you are getting the same answer. Okay, so you apply that formula. Okay, thank you, girls. Okay, bye.